Yeah, 73s, everyone. Tonight looks like all the bands are dead. I did get a 2 meter and let's see, the East Coast Reflector. I recorded that, what they had going, I guess, this morning. They ain't got much going on tonight. I recorded the WHOG Sumter County, Florida Radio Club. Their net tonight. Also, the Lake County Radio Association. I recorded their Simplex on VHF. Wait, I'll put it on. People can hear, but that's about all you can do tonight because it's dead. I mean, it's nothing but really a lot of static. It depends on where you're at, I guess, but that's the way it is. Ham radio is something that you get into, and I know they say ham radio stands for a hell of a lot of money, but it didn't have to be. I mainly like listening, and that's what I do. I started ham radio. I'm 79 years old. I was just back in the 60s and 70s. I remember the first radio that I got. Does anybody remember the old motel pay radios? It's like pay TV. Anyway, you put a nickel or whatever in it, and then you get to listen for about 30 minutes. You put another nickel in it. Anyway, my brother did all that. He was an electronic engineer. What a wonderful person. He was really a genius. That's what he was. He even served with those people with the Manhattan Project. He said he thought he knew something until he met them. Then he knew nothing. But anyway, he was in radar, and he got his certification, whatever. He built radio stations, cable TV when it wasn't even cool, one in Tompkinsville, Kentucky. But anyway, he brought me my first radio, and it was a old gray metal AM radio that had the slot where you put your money in to listen to it. He rigged it so I didn't have to, of course, and I think it went north or south about 6 months after I got it, and it wasn't worth fixing. So anyway, he trashed it. Later on, I really got interested in radio, and I wanted to know the whole electronic spectrum, and that's what we did. That's what got me started. And like a lot of people, when CB radio came along in the 70s, wow, man, that was... I got one, didn't know squat about anything. You know, you didn't know what SWR or anything else was. You just play with the radio. And pretty soon you learn more and more about it. And my friend and I, we both got radios. He lived about 12 miles away, and we couldn't figure out why in the heck we couldn't hear each other on our mobile radios. He had one, I had one. Well, you know, we didn't know there was a thing called a base antenna where you probably could hear each other for that distance. But anyway, that's a long time ago, and CB is really a foundation for a lot of people in radio. And I found out really what ham radio was all about. Got my technician license and the general license and a lot of friends, and ham radio is something that you can do all your life and enjoy. Even blind people, when you go blind, you can do ham radio. Just unbelievable. But anyway, I like recording people. If you're on radio and talking, if I can hear you, I'm going to record you, and I like putting it on so you can hear yourself. Or whatever. You may not like what you hear, but it's there. Anyway, my call sign is KF4RDF, Kilo Foxtrot, Romeo Delta Foxtrot. I listen to the East Coast Reflector. I think that's a great thing. Boy, to open the radio, you can hear that when everything else is dead. And people from all over the world, God bless them. That's good radio. And then VHF is good. Like I say, I recorded several nets tonight on 2-meter and radio, and it was very clear where HF is squat tonight. So if you get a chance, listen to my channel, and if you would, please subscribe, because I do this for fun. I ain't doing it for money, but it's a lot of fun and challenge. It's what I have to do because I'm here 79 years old, and my wife's very ill, so I can't leave her very long. So this is what I do for a hobby, and I enjoy it, and I enjoy people, and I like to see people have fun on radio. From CB, HF, VHF, UHF, it doesn't matter. I even thought about going to a scanner and see what that would do, but I'll have to make several more decisions later on. But anyway, 73s to everyone. God bless you, and have a great year. And I will talk some more later on about stuff that I have. I have a lot of equipment, a lot of antennas. Boy, I can tell you about antennas and radio equipment and grounding. Here, I live in Florida. When there's a lightning storm, I either take the antenna down or throw the coax out the window, because all the grounding in the world ain't going to help you with a big direct lightning strike. Anyway, that's coming later. God bless everybody. Thank you, and have a good night.